All right, Internet. It's your boy Todd coming at you to talk to you about receiving and actually getting returns on all of the efforts that you make. So, as a guy, you are going out there, you're putting the work in, you're flirting with girls, you're texting them, you're calling, and you're really putting energy and effort into this area of your life. And this is something that has happened to me. So I want to share with you what I've learned from it, which is one of the mistakes that I see a lot of guys making is that they will put all the energy in. They will actually do the appropriate grooming. Thank God. Dress decently well in a way that they like, that shows off their personality. And then they will put themselves out there. They will flirt. They will hit on women. They'll get their phone numbers. They'll do all of the things effort and energy wise to actually create the result that they want, whether that is a relationship or whether that's hooking up or whatever the young man doth desire in his life. I want to talk to you about setting things up so that you can actually receive. Okay? So here's the mistake that I see most guys making. Their only offer to the girl is generally one of these. It's either come home with me now, like you're out at a bar, you should come home with me. Okay? Not a great offer. Getting a drink, doing a drink date, doing a coffee date, doing a lunch date. Like, or a dinner. I mean, not lunch. Who the fuck does lunch? Okay? So, these are the offers that I see guys making. Okay? Come home with me now. Let's do a drink date. Let's grab a bite to eat. Okay? Here's the deal. These offers fucking suck. Okay? Like, they are really only... They're barely gonna land. Honestly. The girl probably barely knows you. Has had a short conversation with you and like, cool. I guess if it's 1000% on, then the girl's definitely gonna do that. Okay? But like, if you're a guy who isn't a male model and isn't 6'4", where like, yeah, sure. If you look like Ryan Gosling and you're 6'4", okay, maybe those offers will work for you. Couldn't tell ya because I'm neither of those. So let's just assume that you are a ho-hum regular guy, okay? So if you're a regular guy, these offers aren't good. Like, yes, some small percentage of the time, the female will say yes to those offers. But generally speaking, those offers aren't enticing enough. There isn't enough. Well, she should just like me for me. Shut up, bro. She just met you, bro. She met 10 other dudes, bro. Like, it's not going to work. Okay, so here's what you need. You need an offer or an invitation or whatever you want to call it. Insert a word here that makes you feel comfortable. That is going to be low investment, right? So that means the girl can go or not go. It isn't that big of a deal if she does go. It isn't that big of a deal if she doesn't go, and she can pop in when she wants and she can pop out when she wants, okay? So you want an offer that you can invite girls to, plural, that they can pop in and out of, not that big of a deal, that also matches your personality. You shouldn't make an offer that doesn't match you, okay? So I do little themed parties. So I do little dress up parties. You know why? Because I like doing it. Like, I don't know. I don't know why, but I like doing costume parties. Like, it's just fun. I like doing it. I invite girls to it, and it's fun for me, and they can kind of pop in if they want, or they can pop out. It's not that big of a deal if they do or don't come. Okay. you should do an offer that makes sense for you. Whatever it is that you like to do, that there's going to be some interest. Like, if you're going fishing in a canoe, like, okay, it's cool that you like fishing, but probably not the best thing to do. Or if you are going to go on, you're going to go rucksacking with a 50-pound rucksack and you're going to do 20 miles, probably not the best thing to invite them to. But if you like playing golf and you're going to go to like a VR golf place, if you're working on your putting game and you're going to do some little like putt-putt type of a place, like, do something that you enjoy doing, that you think will cross over well, where it won't be a huge deal if they come in or out, right? So like, you don't want the thing to be set up where there's a ton of barriers for them, right? So like, let's say you're like, well, I like boating, but the lake is 3 hours away and it's like a real commitment for the girl to come. That wouldn't be a good initial offer. So you want to be set up so that you can receive, right? So that when you're putting in all of this work and effort, that you're set up to get a return. So an example, a business example would be, you're selling a product, but like the only way you can get paid is in fucking the ruble. I don't even know if that's a currency. The yen, like you have to have cash yen to buy this thing, instead of saying, yeah, you can Zelle, you can Venmo, you can pay cash, you can use credit cards. Like, you want something where you're going to be able to receive pretty consistently, okay? The easiest thing to do then is to set up some really small type of event or invitation to something that you enjoy doing, that you can invite any of the girls that you're meeting that you are interested in. You can invite them to, and they can kind of decide to come in and decide to flow out. From there, the girls that you like and you connect with, sure, at that point, when they've already shown up to something else that's low investment, sure, you can, at that point, you can do a drink, or you can do coffee, you can do something else. But if you're meeting someone out and you're hanging out with them, you have to have something that's going to allow you to receive more, so that you don't get so emptied. Like, I see guys and they put effort in, they don't get a result, they don't get a result, they don't get a result, and they get burned out. And I look at what they have to invite the girls into their life, and it's, let's get a drink. It's like, yeah, okay, man, like that'll work some small percentage of the time, but have something better to invite them to. And I'm not saying, well, Todd, you're saying I have to do something that I hate. Don't do something that you hate. Actually, create something that you're going to enjoy. Find a little thing that you can do. Use your brain. Todd, what should I do? Use your brain. Look at the things that you like to do. Make it easier. If you like fishing, then find a very public fishing spot that's easy to come into, and have little fishing reels set up, like little kids ones or ones for the girls, and you go, we're gonna go group fishing, and it's a group of guys and girls. I don't know, like, and if no girls like it, then okay, maybe that's not the right one. Like, you have to have an offer. I'm also not saying to make an offer that is going to attract women in your life that you're not going to click with, right? So like, if you hate going to raves and you hate drugs, don't invite girls to raves, right? And if you hate the opera or, ballerina stuff, don't invite them to that. Like, you want to make sure that your offer is going to land for them. So this video is about setting yourself up to receive. And a lot of men are putting effort, and they're not looking at what is the invitation, or what is it that I'm putting out there that's going to allow me to easily receive, right? And when I say receive, I mean connection, love, good energy, companionship, sex, or any of the other things. It doesn't have to be so like the sex. It's like, just good energy, right? Like having these women that you're meeting that you're attracted to or interested in, like having something where they can come spend time with you and they can kind of flow in and flow out, and it's not that big of a deal. And if they want to go deeper with you, they can, and if they don't, that's okay too. So this video is about setting yourself up so that you can receive back, so that you can actually receive. If I look at a guy and I'm like, how much of your strategy is like effort, 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 effort? How much of it is set up so that you can receive? You can still make these other offers if you want. Like do what, I don't love the word offer, but like these other invitations if you want. But I can promise you that if you come up with a good invitation to something low commitment that you enjoy doing, that you would probably be doing anyways, you will see your results skyrocket, because now it's set up in a way that all those girls that you meet that like they kind of like you but they're not exactly sure, they'll feel more comfortable going to that, and then that gives them another chance to like meet you and spend time with you, and then maybe at that point move to the next step. So very exciting information, Todd. You're welcome. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you out in the real world.